Hello, friend. Do you love colors as much as I do? I am crazy about colors since I've been a kid, and from that day forward, I just love colors. Now, some people like different palettes of colors, like rainbow brights or pastels, fall colors, jewel tones. But you know what? I love them all, depending on the season or depending on the day of the week or maybe the hour of the day. What color uh, appeals to me? So, join me today as we talk about colors of the year for 2026. It's going to be a ride. I've had many different hobbies in my life since I was a little kid. Um, did paint by number. I did some as a teen, some macrame, a little bit of cross stitch. In my young adult years, I did some sewing, making objects, very simple things, some curtains and such from sewing. And about 20 years ago, I took up scrapbooking when my daughter was little. I have a scrapbook for every year of her life. And then a few years ago, I took up glass blowing and working with glass, making pendants and necklaces and earrings and animal figurines, things like that. And then now I have my crochet. But what drove all those hobbies, looking back, is color. And to me, that is one of the best things about life is color and playing with color and using it and trying to figure out what colors work best together. So that's one of my favorite things about hobbies is color. There is an organization called Pantone, and since the turn of the century, I think a little before, they have been predicting different colors of the years, and they've been trying to influence the fashion world, design world, home decor world, I suppose. And last year, they came out with a beautiful color called Mocha Mousse. Loved it. Very rich, very, uh, I don't know, just kind of dark and romantic. Something about that color I really liked. Well, I was anxiously waiting the color of the year this year. It came out last Wednesday. And are you ready? The color of the year is white. Yeah, white. Okay, to me, I was taught white is the absence of color and and then black is all colors together. So to have your color of the year be white, I'm just dumbfounded. And okay, they're calling it Cloud Dancer, and they're saying, oh, it's a soft tone, it's a calming hue for this time of year. It's not a bright white, it's a kind of a gentle white. Okay, to that I say, on white. I mean, I use it for borders, for fill in little spaces. It's something that it's not a main color for me. That's me. Okay, now I'm done ragging on Pantone. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do some of the paint companies and their colors of the year. And of course, this is more for home decor and such, but I just wanted to share with you just to kind of see how we can relate it to crafts. Okay. Dutch Boy, their color of the year is this beautiful second one down called Melodious Ivory. And I'll show a couple pictures up here of how they use that in their ads for that color. So it's not the top lightest one, it's a second one down. And the closest yarn I could find to that is this one. And I love this. It's like a creamy beige. And maybe their colors are a tad bit darker than this. But I think I like that color. It would have been a better choice than white if Pantone had gone with a cream or a beige. Anyway, that's Dutch Boy. The next paint company we're going to talk about is Glidden. And they chose from the other end of the spectrum on light to dark this very bottom one called Warm Mahogany. And I found this yarn to be a pretty close match to that. Um, it kind of reminds me of the Mocha Mousse from last year from Pantone, but a little bit, it's darker. And this is actually, the name of this color is called Mahogany. It's a Wonder brand yarn, one of my favorites. And unfortunately, they discontinued it. So I think I have a couple skeins of this. And I see this as maybe a cute beanie or a scarf. But I mean, of course, you can do a lot with brown, a lot of nice wintry clothing articles, or even some amigurumi you can make with this, brown bears and such. So yeah, I really like the one that Glidden picked out. The next paint color is Valspar, and their 2026 color of the year is this beautiful green called Warm Eucalyptus. Now, I didn't have any green this color in my yarn stash, believe it or not. I had sage green, I have celery green, I have forest green, hunter green, emerald green, but nothing like this. I did search yesterday online for a couple hours to see if I could find any yarns that kind of match this. I found a couple. Bernat Blanket has a yarn called Smoky Green, and it was very similar to this. And Hirschner's had an acrylic, I think it was a worsted weight acrylic called Moss, that was similar to this. So yeah, I like greens. I've always liked greens. And again, you can make so many things with this, not only, home decor supply, home decor items, cute amigurumi accents. So I really like this color. The last 2026 color of the year that I found was by Behr Paints, Behr. And they picked for next year this color called Hidden Gem. Isn't that pretty? The more I look at it, the more I like it. But darned if I couldn't find any yarn this color. I found one. I mean, I'm sure there must be yarns this color, but the one I found was from something I never heard of, Department 71, the whimsical brand, and the name of the color was Juniper. In a way, this, if you look at this long enough, it kind of looks like an army green, but I'll put the pictures up here of what Behr showed for their green as far as paint, and it's beautiful. But this I would use if I could find a yarn this color that was within my budget. I would buy it. So thank you for joining me today. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and comment on your favorite color or what you like about yarn and colors. And stay tuned. Wednesday, we'll have the Wednesday Whip Knockout. I've missed a couple weeks, but we're back on track. 2 o'clock Central Time on Wednesday for the Wednesday Whip Knockout. Bring your project, bring your favorite drink, beverage, and just join me and we'll chat about all things yarn. So until next time, bye-bye.